Is that where you go? Look. Little bit's being good. Whiskers is in a box. Hey guys, it's Crystal, and these are my PolishCon nails! If you're at PolishCon today, come say hi and see them in person. But I'm still going to show you how to do them here. To start off, we start as usual with my favorite base coat. This is Glisten and Glow's base coat. It's a color correcting base coat. That's why it's green, which I found out like, I'd say a month ago now. And I still wonder why it doesn't go on green. But I'm not going to question it. It works. It's the bomb. I like it. After that, I'm going in with a layer of Odyssey 2. This was actually Different Dimensions Road to PolishCon polish. And I was back and forth on colors for this mani for, I want to say like 4 days now. I've been trying to figure out what I was going to do for con. I pulled tons of things out, rejected most of them, and then settled on this design. After I've got my base color down, I'm going with my Control-Alt-Delete Latex Barrier from Glisten and Glow. Pink on pink! There we go. Color coordinating my latex barrier and my polish. Sweet. Really thought this through. Actually didn't, but you know, we're going to pretend I did. You know, just go with it, guys. Go with it. For my gradient, I'm combining Spirit of Chicago with Odyssey 2. And I'm doing the gradient a little differently. As you can see here, I'm putting one little swipe of Spirit of Chicago on the top. And then the rest of the sponge is Odyssey 2. I literally just wanted a tiny bit of purple at the top, kind of like when the sunset's finishing and stars are starting to come out, because I had this idea in my head, and I actually ended up getting it down pretty good on my nails. I do wish the stars had been different. I wish they'd been 5-point stars. I noticed a lot of stars on the stamping plate I used were 6-point stars, but I'm okay with it. It's still pretty. I did go down and dab 2 layers of this, as you can see here. And that was perfect. I loved it. And I ended up peeling off my latex and doing just a tiny bit of cleanup. I really didn't have a lot, as you can see, but I still used my number 2 cleanup brush from Twinkle Tea and went in and just did a smidge. See, all better now. After I got my gradient finished, I went in with a layer of top coat from Glisten and Glow. This is a quick dry top coat, and I always like to use a top coat before using vinyls and stamping, just because sometimes I ruin it, and I want to have some sort of protection for that. But here you can see how my gradient was just barely there at the top. Next, I'm going to use my City stencils from What's Up Nails. These are so gorgeous. What's Up Nails sent me these, and I immediately had a bunch of ideas for them. And now I'm implementing one of them. Yay! I kind of got it lopsided here. I was really trying to get this, like, somewhat with the size. I almost said the skyscraper. Wow. Somewhat with the skyscraper in the center of the nail. Because I really wanted my middle finger here that I'm doing this on to have the skyscraper, and then my other nails to just have the city buildings on them. And I pressed this down really, really good. And then I went in with a black hollow. This is Lady of Casterly Rock from Bad Bitch Polish. I got the full collection that this hollow came from because they were all so gorgeous looking, and I've never done anything with them. I swatched some of them on swatch sticks, but now I have a whole bunch of nail art I've been doing with them, and they are gorgeous. I'm going to have some great Halloween manis with some of these colors. I really love that this was a pure black hollow too, but I am having to be super, super careful in this little tiny part to make sure I'm not spreading any of my polish outside of my vinyl, because I've done that 5 or 7 or 1,200 times before. It happens. You can always fix it. That's why we have that layer of top coat to protect our gradient. Once I did that, I peeled off my vinyl, and I tried to peel it to the side and keep it very taut so that there was no point where the vinyl could get loose and smudge the shapes. And ta-da! I had a city! I repeated this on my nails, well, on my other nails, using different parts of the vinyl, putting it to the left or right, just so I didn't have the skyscraper on every nail. I had just the rest of the city. Then I went in with some more liquid latex. This is the Control-Alt-Delete Latex Barrier. and pulled out my Magical Playground stamping plate from What's Up Nails for this image. I'm using my Twinkle Tea Vibe and Stamping Polish to stamp and my extra large stamper from Twinkle Tea. Now I'm only going to use this one side of this image here, not the other one and not the wand. I don't want a wand in my skyline, I just want stars. So as you can see, I'm putting the polish down kind of carefully, and then I'm going to scrape it away from the wand. And if you do this just right, you'll pull up on your stamper, as you can see, just the stars for the skyline. It's perfect. Then I pressed it down here. I did all this pretty quickly because I didn't want anything to like dry up. If you do end up getting part of that wand, you can just pull it off with tape the way I've done in some of my other tutorials. It's really easy. Then you peel off your liquid latex, do any cleanup you have. I really didn't have much with this. And then putting your final layer of top coat. And then you have gorgeous city skyline nails. I chose these because PolishCon is in Chicago, and I know I should have probably done this for New York, but I was in a butterfly mood in New York, and now I'm in a city mood for Chicago. I'm so excited to see all the vendors and to see all the other bloggers and swatchers and everyone else who just loves nail polish and is going to have a good time. If you see me, don't be afraid to run up and say hi. I'll be wearing my Bulbasaur shirt because I love Pokemon. You know, almost as much as nail polish. Maybe a little more. You know, we're not going to have Pokemon and nail polish compete. That just wouldn't be fair to nail polish. Anyways, if you like this, as usual, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for more fun stuff and tutorials. And I'll see you guys next time.